Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the last game of the season here for Liquid Football. Should be an interesting one. Last games of the season are roster size, position in the table, all of that stuff kind of plays a factor into who gets rostered for the final match of the season. It'll be a good one between Liquid Football and Livonia City FC. I'm going to be doing the commentary today. My name is Javi Bautista. I am typically the head coach for Liquid Football, but I did get a red card last game, so I'm serving my suspension up here by doing the commentary. Livonia City gets us started here. Liquid Football going with a 4-3-3. Livonia, not sure what their formation is. We'll take a look and let you know shortly after we analyze it for a little bit. Both teams not really finishing in the spot in the table that they would have hoped. Neither team has an opportunity now to get to the championship game against the other side of the other Great Lakes Conference. So basically just playing this game to finish out the season for both teams and end the summer. Quick little interception by a 2. Wasim is in. Oof, great save by number 10. Wasim didn't place that one as well as he would have hoped. Good reaction by the goalkeeper from Livonia City. Liquid Football with an early chance to make it 1-0. Stopped by the Livonia City goalkeeper. So just going off the first minute, looks like Livonia City is in a 4-2-3-1. We'll see how they see if they change it at some point during the game, or see if when they make any changes to the lineup that gets moved around. But both teams in pretty traditional formations. Liquid Football at the start of the season, we tried to do a few different formations. Started with a back three, then eventually had to go to a back four. It's just very difficult in the summer, just because you don't get too much time preseason to train and prep your team. So most teams, I think, opt for just a traditional formation. I'll try and give you guys as much of a tactical analysis as I possibly can while I'm trying to watch this game, but at the same time, I'll make sure I also keep it as unbiased as possible, seeing as I am the only commentator up here for now. Livonia moving the ball around a little bit. Liquid Football happy to defend. Little bit about Liquid Football for today's match. As I'm serving my red card suspension from last game, the current head coach for Liquid Football is Sonny Lolgerai, who is making his head coaching debut today. We get a shot from Livonia that just goes wide. Sonny has been my assistant for the last 2 seasons here at Liquid Football. Today marks the very first match in which he takes the reins as the head coach, as well as Conlon Campbell, who makes his doesn't make his debut, but is the assistant coach for today. Is the first assistant coach for today, and Mo Salman, who's the goalkeeper coach and second assistant for Liquid Football. So it'll be interesting what kind of tactical changes they make. As I said, I'm the commentator for today, so won't be making any changes. We do have the walkie-talkies up here in case a little bit of information needs to be passed across. But like I said, I'm trying to stay neutral ground today as the commentator for the match. Liquid Football building out with the Han. Ball gets intercepted by Livonia. Players calling for a handball, nothing by the referee. Move it out wide to Alaji Karuma, who is the oldest player currently on the roster for Liquid Football. I believe he is 34 years old. Livonia intercepts the ball, looking for a forward pass. Liquid Football does a good job of forcing the ball out wide, going into a 1-versus-1. Number 11 from Livonia into 1v1 with Elijah Hyman, ends up passing the ball. Moving it at the top of the box. Livonia City pretty patient in possession. Find one of the wide players once again. They're looking for a shot, can't get it off. Looks like Alaji intercepts. Plays it out of bounds for a Livonia City throw-in. Cross comes in from Livonia City. ends up at the hands of Ismail Haidan, who is making his return today after a few games absent. Initially was injured for a few matches. Backup goalkeeper Sean Nagar had to come in, who's unavailable today for the match. So Ismail, now that he's fully healthy, makes his return. One of the few players in liquid football history who has worn the captain armband, alongside George Chamakov, who is also serving a suspension today, as well as Ali Khalid, who's not here today. So about 6 minutes into the game now, Livonia City with the majority of the possession. Liquid football looks pretty content to just defend, let them possess, and look for the opportunities on the counterattack. As you saw in the very first minute of play, almost had the first goal-scoring opportunity of the game. Dahan is on the ball right now. Dahan, the leading goal scorer for Liquid football. I believe he has 9 goals this season. Scored a hat-trick in one of the games and has been the most lethal striker for Liquid football, as well as Atu Manadia, who is playing as the number 9 for today, as far as formation goes. So a few players missing for Liquid football today. Kellen Landefeld, who received the red card in last match, so he's serving suspension. Dylan Wismont, who is unavailable because of sickness, which means a couple different players had to step into the starting 11 today. One of those being Paco Cabrera, who's playing in the center mid. Paco was a player who came during the tryouts for Liquid football in March, impressed during the tryouts, got himself a spot on the team, and is now making a starting appearance in the last match for Liquid football. Number 11, who's been another player that was found at tryouts, but that was at the beginning of last season, so this is his second season with Liquid football. Very athletic, very fast player who originally started as a winger, transitioned as an outside back for Liquid football, and is now starting for today's match as well. Wasim with a good little pickup in the middle of the pitch, plays it out to Dahan, who ends up spraying it out wide to Alaji. Alaji 1v1 manages to get across. Atu with a header that goes just a little bit wide. Atu, probably the most dangerous player in terms of giving the ball to his head. He's scored at least 3 or 4 goals this season from headers. He just great timing in the box, great positioning, managed to find his head most of the times. It actually ends up going into the goal. So very well done by Atu. But it goes a little bit wide, and now Livonia once again restarting possession. Finds a little inside gap. Number 12 opens up. Switch of play from number 20 all the way out wide. Good little build out by Livonia. Wasim intercepting. Back out wide to Dahan. Dahan is going to try and go 1v1, loses the ball. Livonia recovers. And we go again on the transition. Liquid football looking to find out 2. Intercepted. Elijah Hyman will recover the ball. Restart play for Liquid football. So early on, I think that's the theme of the game here for Liquid football is the counterattacks. Sit back, be a little bit patient while Livonia has possession. Look for the quick release to Atu, Dahan, or Wasim, who are all very fast players. Livonia City looking pretty good in possession, but nothing Nothing as far as threatening the goal just yet. A lot of good build-up, but the play seems to fall apart in the final third, where Liquid Football, like I said, has been very good defending around their box. So now Liquid Football with a little bit more possession. Once again to Dahan. He's one of those players that the more touches you can get him on the ball, the more effective he becomes, the more confident he becomes. Good counter press by Liquid Football, but Livonia recovers the ball. And now Livonia looking on the transition, but Ish comes out, good positioning, managed to pick up the ball and restart play once again. Here we go, an opportunity for Dahan. Cleared out by Livonia, but they're going to give a foul on the late tackle from Dahan. So as you guys can see on the far side of the field, we do have a super fan, devoted supporter for Livonia City. Oh, hold on. Wasim with a breakaway by himself, plays it to Atu for the first goal of the game. Yes, he is on sides, which means it's 1-0 Liquid Football. There's the dangerous counterattack threat that Liquid Football poses. Wasim very unselfishly plays it to Atu Manadia, who simply slots it in for a tap-in. A very good counterattack by Liquid Football. As I was saying, we have a Livonia City fan in the stands. Nice to see some supporters at this level of the game. I would also like to give a shout-out to a close friend of mine and longtime Liquid Football fan, Froy Marchand, who is watching from home in Chicago, Illinois. Not that much of a devoted fan, because if he was, he would be here and not in Chicago watching the game. But nonetheless, Livonia restarts the game here. We'll see. It's pretty early. It's only 12 minutes into the game. They're already down 1-0. We'll see if they're going to make any tactical changes, if they're going to wait, let the game play out a little bit, and then try and be a little bit more offensive a little bit later on. On the counterattack once again. Great slide tackle by the Livonia City defender. Alaji Karuma, 34 years of age and still making those runs down the wing as an outside back. You'd love to see that. We are only 13 minutes in. If Alaji continues to make those runs, you will see that by the 85th minute, maybe a little bit before that, there will be some cramping. He might need to get subbed out, so he needs to make sure that he doesn't make too many of those runs too early. Elijah Heineman intercepting the ball, losing it back to Livonia. Livonia looking for the quick release. Got a little bit of space, player down the wing. Elijah Hyman using his athleticism, his speed to come back. Defending 1 versus 1, delay a little bit. Jonah does a good job of helping him out. Make it a 2 versus 1, and then Ish picks up the ball with the quick release to Wissam Muthana, who drives up, looking for the forward pass. Plays the ball in behind to Atumane Dia, but the goalkeeper will come in and claim it first and kick it out of bounds for a Liquid Football throw-in. Papi Gia on the ball. Papi Guia in the middle, number 77. One of the most consistent players for Liquid Football this season. A very good center mid, crafty, can get out of tight situations, understands the positioning really well, and can play a really good ball either in behind or down the wing. Papi's been a consistent player for Liquid Football this season. It's nice for him to finish up the season in that same role that he's been playing throughout most of it.
Hey, Danny, drop on one. Danny, drop one. Yeah. Elijah. You got goalie.
So Livonia City right now in defense is playing in more of a mid block when Liquid Football gets the ball and they reset play throughout their center backs. Livonia only pressing with that one forward up top. I think I'd like to see them, if they want to have a little bit more success, bring some of those players underneath their number 9 to high press a little bit, because I just think that if you give some of the midfielders for Liquid Football a little bit of time and space, especially if you're not playing a low block across the back, they're going to play those balls in behind. And when you have players like Atu, Dahan, and Wasim and Wissam up top, you're going to end up giving up a lot of space and a lot of opportunities for the 1v1 in behind, or for the breakaway in behind. So be curious to see if Livonia, as the game goes on, starts pressing up a little bit higher, just to not give the center backs enough time to play the ball into the center mid to be dangerous. But so far, I think what they're doing on the ball is pretty good. Good patient possession, trying to find the open spaces. When the spaces close on one side, they switch it out to the other side. I think the issue Livonia is having right now is just not having enough going forward or in the final third for that final ball to threaten in behind. Liquid Football has done a good job throughout the season of adjusting to those long balls. Anytime the ball gets played in behind, if there's no pressure on the ball, defenders are taught to just drop an extra 5 yards just to be careful for that long ball. So Liquid Football with corner kick here. Again, pretty dangerous team from corner kicks when you have Atuman and Dia in the box. That's going to be the primary target for the corner kick. Good catch by the Livonia City goalkeeper. He's going to take his time in the build-out, let his team get into space. Never mind, he's going to go long. Livonia City with the ball out wide, looking for a cross. There's a runner in the middle. Good solid ball. And it's 1-1 Livonia City and Liquid Football. That is a very similar goal to the ones that Liquid Football conceded against Inter Detroit. I think we have a bit of an issue with anytime the ball gets played out wide, making sure to recover in the middle and cut off any of the options for the crosses. 2 of the goals against Inter Detroit were the exact same play as that. Ball goes out wide, nobody's marking up, and then a good solid service leaves a player free. So Liquid Football makes an early change here in the first half. Sal Al-Samzami replaces Alaji Karuma, which means Steph is going to go out wide. Sal's going to play center back. Sal got off of work late, so as soon as he got here, got a quick little warm-up, straight in. And I think going back to the tactics, Livonia City, if I was them, which I'm not, but if I was, I would look for those balls out wide. I think any opportunity to get the ball in a crossing position and then get some numbers in the box. Liquid Football doesn't track too well with those runs. So I would say that would be the objective or the tactic that would make the most sense. So they've done a good job there. See if they continue to exploit that as the game goes on, or if Liquid Football is going to adjust to that strategy. The game has calmed down already. It's 20 minutes in. Speed of plays not the fastest. As we take a break here, there's a Livonia City player down on the pitch, and he's just motioned to the bench that he might need a sub, it looks like, which is an interesting one because, again, last game of the season, both teams a little short on the benches. Looks like from up here in the press box, Livonia has 3 or 4 subs. And it is 80 degrees out here, so doesn't look good. Looks like the athletic trainer is going to have to come take a look. Quite possibly a muscle injury. Liquid Football restarts play.
Stay back, stay back, stay back. No turn, no turn, no turn. No turn, Wasim. اضغط على هناك. From there.
George Shamakov making his way up the bleachers to watch the game. As I said earlier, serving his 1-game suspension for the red card. How you guys doing? All right? George Chamakov coming up to the press box. Are you going to join me in the commentator's booth or what?
No.
Come on, we're just talking. Talking to the people.
How many people you got in the chat?
I don't know. I'm not. We're not currently checking the. We're not currently checking the chat here.
Are you excited when you scored, or did you raise behind the?
We need a second commentator here to get us a little bit more hype. Connor Russell, who is our head of technology here at Liquid Football, is currently operating the stream. He's been successfully operating all of the live streams for this season. 5 out of 5 home games. Someone come up here.
What about deep?
I'll take a deep. I'll take anyone at this point. Jonah Dan with a good ball out wide to Steph. Steph in a 1v1. Loses the ball to Livonia City. Livonia's going to try and reset play here. Build out of the back. Sal with a good interception. Livonia tries to play in behind, but Jonah Dan is covering. And he's going to reset play all the way back to Ish, who's going to go out the other side to Sal. Sal's going to take a little bit of space. A 2 with a good touch inside, trying to dribble across the box. Loses possession, Livonia City on the counter attack. And once again, Livonia City going to just try and reset play here. Dahan with the ball out wide. Dahan's going to use his speed. Is he going to go 1v1? Loses the ball. A little bit of a heavy touch from Dahan. So Livonia City finding success playing that number 9 to feet. I think that's one of the... Oh, Atu with a through ball. He's in behind, and he scores. 2-1 Liquid Football. Almost thought he was offsides there. We had to check the linesman there. According to the linesman, he was onside. I'm not so sure. So it's 2-1 Liquid Football. Atu with a good opportunity to put the boys up ahead. Chips the goalkeeper. And now the goalkeeper is down for Livonia City. Hopefully he's okay, because you never want to see two guys go down early, especially when you have a limited number of players on the bench. So we'll wait and see. He's going to stand up. Looks like he's going to be okay. We'll keep an eye on him. Liquid Football, once again, quick counterattack to go up 2-1. As I was saying, Liquid Football, I think one of the weaknesses, I would say, in the defensive side of things is, as a center back, when you are marking the target, if the target, who is, let's say, the number 9, is the only player who's free, you must make sure that you apply pressure before the ball is played and that you fully commit. As you saw in the earlier play, player gets the ball into that space, and if the center backs drop off, you're letting that forward have enough time to turn, take a touch, open up, and play out wide into a more dangerous area. So it's one of those plays where defensively you have to fully commit, or back off enough to where one of your center mids can drop in and cover that player. Don't want to give them that space to turn, and let their wingers get up and create a dangerous opportunity. Dahan with a cheeky nutmeg. Going to try and play it out wide. Loses the ball.
Yeah, Danny.
Oh, fuck.
Livonia City out wide. See if Liquid Football tracks the runners in the middle. Paco Cabrera doing a good job of getting goal side on that cross, making sure he's the first one to the ball. Plays it out wide to Dahan, and let's see if Liquid Football can find the open space in Wissam. Atu getting ready for the run. Long ball gets played in behind. The linesman mentions or signals that he's on sides. He's going to be 1v1 with the goalkeeper. Atu Manadia makes it 3-1 Liquid Football. And now the boys are cooking, ladies and gentlemen. Livonia City arguing with the linesman that he was offsides. Linesman pleading his case. We're not going to complain about it. It was very close. Atumani, as soon as he saw Poppy with that ball, he's already stretching it out, trying to make sure he times that run perfectly. It was a very close one, but the referees say that was onside.
أشوف والله تسلل بس مش داري هذا لا يكفن
30 minutes in so far, I would say Liquid Football should be pretty happy with how the game is going. Seem very dangerous on every opportunity for the counterattack in transition. Livonia is going to have to adjust their tactics as Wasim gets the ball down the wing. Goalkeeper comes out. Another really good opportunity for Liquid Football. And it seems as though the goalkeeper has recovered from his earlier knock with some good saves to prevent Liquid Football from going up 4-1. Good interception by Jonadan, who, as I mentioned earlier, fully committed there to intercept the ball, even as a center back pushing up a little bit higher than he's used to, just to make sure that player doesn't get the ball with open space. Wasim Mutana facing forward. Is he going to spring it out wide to Dahan? He is. But that ball's going to go all the way out wide for a goal kick. So Livonia City probably need to make a few adjustments if they want to get back into this game. The biggest one I would say right now is just be aware of the long ball. Liquid Football has done a really good job of picking that ball in behind into the open space. You can either drop the line a few yards back. You can apply a little bit more pressure in the midfield when Liquid Football gets the ball so that they're not allowed to play that long ball. Or you can ask the goalkeeper to become a little bit more of a sweeper keeper to try and intercept that, although that's a little bit more risky tactic. But I would say Livonia so far has not adjusted to that ball in behind, still playing in that mid-block, giving Liquid Football a little bit of space in behind with no real pressure on the ball when they're facing forward. Liquid Football with a good combination to Wissam out wide. He's going to have a shot. Great save by the goalkeeper, and it's going to go off for a corner kick for Liquid Football.
Something good, yeah.
And Livonia City with a great free kick that beats Ish to his weak side, which means they're back in the game. Set pieces are always dangerous. It's one of the things that I preach as a coach.
There you go, win. Hey, Niall, talk to Raph to tell him to go and stay. You know.
Swing it. One more.
Yeah, JT big. Lisa, cover right, cover right. Let عليه. Rapinho. Copy. I got it. Make the run, he's all the way up. Time, Yusuf, time!
Still there, Raf. Still there.
So Livonia City here with a free kick. Similar spot to the one that beat Ish just a few minutes ago. We'll see if they can do it once again. Ish double checking the wall, make sure that they're in the right position. He's going to stand a little bit off to the right. Livonia with the free kick. And this one goes over for a Liquid Football goal kick. Wasim receives the ball in behind. He's going to get there first. A two in the box. Wasim with a good cross. Goalkeeper comes out and gets it. Good solid intervention by the goalkeeper, who once again is on the ground.
Hey, Dan, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Don't worry about this guy because he got time to recover. Don't let this pass go through. Niall, same.
Couple subs for Liquid Football. Carlos Valbuena comes in as the right back for Elijah Hyman. And Niso, also known by his Instagram, at Niso, or what is it, King at King_Niso. And he is verified with a blue check mark. Not sure who he paid or how much he paid for that one. Wait a second. So the goalkeeper once again seems to be okay. About four minutes left, just a little bit more than 4 minutes left in the half, plus what's added on for injury time. Should be quite a few minutes. There's been a few injuries, a few players that have gone down.
Keep going, Antoine. Keep going, Antoine.
Hey! Yeah, that's fine. Miles.
Definitely a good back and forth match. Not as much defending as we'd like to see in a typical match, but makes it for a little bit more of an entertaining matchup. Liquid Football going to look to try and play it out wide. Carlos Valbuena looking up. He's going to try and cross the ball. Goes off of the Livonia City defender for a throw-in.
Yes, yes.
Ref, you gotta sit.
And there it is, the tying goal for Livonia City. Once again, Liquid Football failing to defend the cross, the ball that goes back across the box. And now we're at 3-3. And we're less than 45 minutes into the match, and there's been 6 goals. If this isn't your typical Midwest Premier League match towards the end of the season, I don't know what is. Fans making their concerns known to the Liquid Football goalkeeper, although I'm not sure there was much he could do about that one. It's going to be interesting to see the changes that Sonny Lugdura is going to make at halftime.
Right ball. You're there too. Go on, take him on. Take him on, Danny. Hit it.
Sonny Lugdura and Conlon Campbell going to have a lot of decisions to make for the second half.
Keep him this side. What do you guys got to say?
A lot of line, Danny. Come, Niso, he's touch.
Now to Danny. No. Hey, we'll take it. That's orange. That's orange. That's orange. Hey, Danny, we're back. Danny, we're back. Danny. Hey.
One behind.
No, not too far. We got guys back.
No line, no line, no line, no line.
Hey! Go, no, boom! Hey, ref's on, ref's on. Turn. One on. Man, man!
Ref, ref.
Hey, Danny.
Come on.
Yes, Danny! Come on, Danny, take him on!
You have a right shoulder. Antoine, block middle,
Antoine,
block middle.
right.
Right. Good.
Give it to him. Now, runner.
Yep.
Hey, Denny, make your way back to the 9. Make your way back to the 9.
Papiño, de nuevo. Solo papi. No middle.
Jonah. 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 Coming.
Hey, relax, dude, relax. Step. Hey, jab. Right.
Go now. Head down.
Grab. Love. You good. Yeah, Gio. Hey, Gio.
Keep on coming.
Stay, goes. Step on him. Come on, Sal. That's two. Look at me. That's two.
Go deep. Yeah, come on, JC. Boys, let's go.
Next five. Well done.
Start through you. It's a good work.
Hey. Love it. You should touch. Hey. Yeah. He's coming in hard.
Love it.
Good shit.
Hey, let's go. Come on. Watch the wing. Watch the wing. Switch. Ready.
Give it back, give it back.
Pressure coming.
الحين بهدف. Don't do that again, Sal. Please. With the right foot. خرب ثم الهجمة. يوسف فوضى.
Paco, Paco.
Boys.
Dave, run, stop. Hey, let's pin him down. Keep him there. Keep him here. Watch that run down the line. Sal, drop. Come on. All the way. Kevin left, Kevin left. Turn with them. Get it. Drop back. Win the neck. Yeah, Jordan. Hey! Get up! Right, Sal. Jordan, my head. Hey, copy. Ball goes. Dave, can you find me? With you. I got a wrap soon. Boys, come on, can we play the ball? We gotta get a direction now, left open up. Ref, open up, see you right guys.
Sit back. Raji, back.
Ref, just drop in.
Hey, Steve. Set.
Here, too easy. Dave. Nothing. Hey, Gio. Just help him tuck in just a little bit and just try to not get that. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, you're trying to scram.
Tony.
Hit it. Keep up.
Probably better than the other one.
Gap.
Keep it.
Go.
Hey, run.
Yeah, Jenny. Ref. Yeah, keep him here. JT. Stay. Nothing.
Elijah, open up. Stay, Elijah, stay. Elijah, go right.
Jorge, 77. Raf coming on your left shoulder. Gavin, 18.
Westy. Hey, look over here.
Again, that's onside.
Touch, play Paco.
Keep left. Keep it left. Nice.
Go, go, go. Come get him. Yes. Beautiful.
On your back, Sal. Buddy. On your back. Back, puppy. Hard. Win this.
Oh, yes.
On your right. Great chance, boys. Gotta finish though. We need one. Drop. Left side. Watch in. Reshape.
All right, middle. Hey, hey.
Easy, Danny.
Danny.
Switch.
Yeah, come on, touch.
If
Give
you
it
can.
away. No, no, hey. Keep. It's all right, it's all right, it's all right. Mitchell, well done.
Yeah, back in, left shoulder.
Hey, we're in. Yeah, touch it. Man coming rough.
Engage him, engage him, engage him.
Hey, Johnny, Johnny.
Your lucky shot is not here.
Now leave.
No, no, no! There's more acting than...
Ref, that's a red card.
He stepped on you? Are you sure?
That's right. To the shoe. Surely that's a red.
I'm there. Next time I'll let him step on me and you can have the ball, yeah? Yeah?
He didn't even put it.
You said he did.
One of you guys needs to come. Hey,
Cut across.
right here.
That's the one.
It's us.
Lionel, you've been on blue side all day. How is that even possible? I mean, seriously. He's just passionate.
Thank you, ref.
He's passionate. 3 offsides, goal, and a man up. He loves the game. I'm not dumb enough to get sent off.
You got dumb enough to get a yellow.
I am dumb enough to do that.
Hey, everybody shift one. Hey, everybody shift one so I can pop up here.
All right, JT, come here.
JT. I got you. I'll see him soon.
Nothing. JT one coming. George, you see him right shoulder, no middle. Gap keep going.
أنا آسف والله. أي أنا أخذت أنا بسيط أنا.
You tell him, JT, you tell him. You tell him.
Hey, you good?
Goal line.
Yeah.
Win. That's you.
Lucky goal. Don't shoot, don't come.
Al, you can't laugh. You gave an assist to the other team. Please, don't laugh it.
1-1. Hey guys, one more goal, one more goal. Let's go. Hurry, come on. Laji, back. Center back. Hey. Hey, don't even stop. Don't even press it there. Don't worry. Left. Hey, Chris, look at me. Yeah.
No laughing, Alaji. No laughing. Come on, Alaji. Serious face, please. Good job, Ace. Good job, Ace. Good job.
Easy shake.
Look at me. يلا يلا انا كتكت هذه كيف خلاص يبقى
No way, man. No, we got it. JT, is there a problem? Go now. We got it. Let's make something out of it. Hey, this is our last chance. Let me get up. Let's try. Bro, this is gonna be our last chance to score. Just let me.
Hey, Danny, you take it.
Great touch. Mitchell.
Well done.
Mitchell.
One on got it. Nothing. Well done, Jorge. Can we keep it now? One on got it.
Hey,
Jay. Hey. Easy. No, you can get it.
Oh, yeah, you go.
We're even.
Hey, he scored. Haji. Ref, that's a red.